What's up, Scrumps? So today, I have the Gunsmoke single shot gun by Buzzbee Toys.
Air Warriors.
Air Warriors.
It's a special one. We have not done a toy review in quite a while, so this is a special one for you.
This one is actually unopened. We have not put anything together. The box, although a little bit beat up, that's just because it was kind of in my room for a little while. But anyway, what it does is it shoots a gun with actual shotgun shells. It also has auto ejecting, so the shells also auto eject, while it also smokes on every shot. Now it smokes more the more you shoot the gun.
It says that the smoke gets thicker each time you shoot the gun. I'm not sure how it works. We could not find any of the any more of the little smoking products
this
online.
This little thing here is what causes the smoke. You put it in right here, and so there's nothing else, but it takes batteries, and everything else here seems like it would be springs. So what we're assuming is that this creates like some sort of like discharge or whatever with the batteries, which then the batteries are what causes the smoke. But it says up to 500 shots with the smoke, which is why we think that there might be like some sort of refill or something. But we'll test it out with batteries and without batteries just to see how everything works. So we're gonna open this up really quick and show you guys what everything is. Alright, so we're back here, and so we've got the gun. Now there's this little tab here. You have to peel that off to be able to put in the Gunsmoke piece. So now we've got that peeled off, and so our theory was correct with the Gunsmoke piece. If you notice in here, there's a little metal piece there, which would probably cause the batteries to have like a discharge with them, and then cause the smoke to come out. Now, what you have to do for this is you have to insert it into this spot here and screw it in. I'm probably twisting the wrong way.
I don't know. Nah, you're going the right way. Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Everything's left. I don't know how you look at it. So we're cutting this out.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Oh, it's not fully. It's not in enough. Well. So you gotta kind of just jam it in there.
You gotta kind of jam it in
and then you can screw it in. So anyway, now that this is in here, we also have
take a shell and a bullet. Just the tip. Just kind of just put that in there. There you go.
Shove that in there, and so it comes with 4 darts and 4 shells.
And to open up, there's a little lever at the back. You just open that up.
Now you have to bring it down to a 90-degree angle for it to cock, and there should be an extra shell holder in here.
This is 5 gauge.
Anyway,
just take your shell
and then you just
block that in there.
And then there's this little tab here that when you open it back up, that opens up, and then you can just do this. Now, we're going to do a test fire without the batteries in right now and see if it just... So I'm going to hand the camera off to Lucas so that he can actually show what happens. And we're going to shoot at that wall over there above the computer. That did not stick. I'm going to go retrieve the dart. And then we can show you the shells popping out.
I put it down so you can cut off this part right here.
Yeah. Alright guys, so now we're going to test out the shell popping out. That pops
works. It pops out, yeah.
That actually popped out pretty well. That's actually kind of nice. We're going to put the batteries in now, and then we'll come back in a second. Alright, Scrumps, so here, there's this little thing here, which is kind of confusing, but this little indent down in here, a battery goes in there, which that confused us before, so that's why we turned back on the camera, just to show you guys. The battery's just kind of going like this, and then you just kind of put them in.
As you would a regular battery insert.
Yeah, only spring could compare. It's not compressing. There you go. Anyway, so you're gonna need a really thin thing, like a glasses screwdriver. We got a screwdriver for like the screws on glasses to screw this. 'Cause that sounded right.
Well, you know, here on Scrubology, we screw a lot of things, and I think that's the biggest part of our daily routine is screwing things. And on the daily, you'll see in all of our videos we screw a lot.
I'm twisting this the wrong way.
Nah, you're going okay.
No,
Remember,
down.
children, lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Yeah.
She'll
If you
hear
forget
mom
it,
screaming in the bed at night.
if you forget it, you seem stupid, like me.
I think that's tight enough.
That might be tighter. Anyway, so now we've got the batteries in there, which adds a lot of weight, because this is a very light gun. So now, what we're going to test out is the gun smoke. So we're going to insert a shotgun shell into the thingy. And then we're going to test
Can
it
I
out.
do the honors?
Sure.
Alright.
Alright. Lucas is going to do the honors
Oh,
of...
I accidentally ejected it on myself.
Alright, so now Lucas is going to shoot the gun. Oh, it's smoking.
Oh!
That's smoke, alright.
Oh!
There's wind blowing it around, but it's smoking. And then
That's
the ejection.
smoking.
That smoked fairly well for the
That
first
is
shot ever.
Really good.
And it smokes more. The smoke gets thicker the more you shoot the gun.
Here, I want me to grab this shell. Let's do one more.
Yeah. And then we'll go out and test like how far it shoots and stuff. Yeah, that's smoking alright.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I say that it works fairly well. For, like, whether or not it has a ton of power, everything else works perfectly fine. It shoots without the batteries. You only need the batteries to allow it to smoke.
I think this is worth the $28.
Yeah, this is worth your money. It was only like 20 bucks too, so yeah. So now it said something about having an extra little like spot to store
The shells?
Oh! Okay, so if you go to the back here,
Oh yeah, I was thinking of that.
so you can pop this
Here.
off somewhere. I don't know where the latch is.
No,
I don't
no.
wanna break it. Oh, okay.
And then
So yeah, so there's a little latch right in here where you can open it up and store 2 extra shells. So now it only holds 3 shells, but out of the 4, but that's still 3 shells. And then you can store it back in here, and then you're ready to go. So now we're gonna take this outside and test how far it shoots, and all that. See you guys in a sec. Guys, so we're back. We're outside here. We're gonna shoot the gun here and test out how far everything shoots. What we're going to do is we're gonna see how well you can see the smoke outside, while also just seeing how far it shoots, how well it shoots, and also we're gonna see if it can shoot other darts other than the darts that came with it. So 3, 2, 1, shoot. You didn't pull it down right far enough. You gotta actually.
Alright, yeah.
You gotta make sure to make it 90-degree angle for it to cock.
Alright, yeah, this string is really heavy.
Yeah, so you have to make sure that string is all the way down. 3, 2, 1, shoot. That made it down pretty far.
And you do see the smoke.
Yep, you can see the smoke. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera though, but it's smoking pretty well. So now the shell pops out. It's probably the coolest thing. Now the thing that holds the shell in place so that the spring doesn't pop it out is this little thing here, this little tab. It holds the shells in place.
You want to go grab a dart and
Yeah. So if you notice right here, there's this little. So that's where this little barrel here transfers into the big barrel here, right into there. I know it's not loaded. We know that already, so that's why we're looking down the barrel.
Alright, even if it's a Nerf gun, I wouldn't recommend it because I've been shot in the eye by looking down a barrel.
Yeah,
It's not
never
pleasant.
never look down a barrel in any sort of gun, whether toy or real. So what we're going to do is we're gonna try out a few different darts. So
This is
we've
right
got
here, the regular Nerf dart.
we've got the regular Nerf Elite darts, and so we're gonna see if we can shoot.
Elite.
Yeah, these are the Nerf Elites.
Oh, I thought Elites were the
Anyway, we've also got these X-Shot darts here that we're also going to test out. Now, these are the same length, while the Nerf Elites are the same width. So we're just going to see if they both work. Now we're going to test out the Nerf Elite darts first. This shell has a dart in it though. So here you go. You're going to load those up, and then I'm going to set up the X-Shot darts. Alright. We're just gonna shove that back in there. That's the Nerf, that's the X-Shot dart that's in the back there. So now make sure, is it cocked?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Got it all the way down. We're gonna see how well this does with the Nerf, and then so this right here, this is the Nerf one first, Nerf Elite first.
Yep. It wouldn't work with any other Nerf darts, just because those are the only ones that are the correct width. Alright, 3, 2, 1, shoot. So that actually worked pretty well. It didn't shoot as far, but it smokes just fine.
Like it produces something, like you can feel it when you shoot, it's like a vibrating thing.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Here, I'll shoot the X-Shot dart. But it went pretty far down, not quite as far, but that's okay. And now it pops out. So now, I'm going to hand the camera to Lucas. And then, I'm going to shoot the X-Shot dart. Here you go. We're just going to load this up in here. I forgot.
Well, some of us are more gifted than others.
Alright, so now we're going to shoot it down that way. So that actually shot really well. It's smoking, it went way down there.
That one shot farther than a Nerf Elite.
That shot further than the Nerf Elite and the normal darts.
Yeah, I'll go up here and show you the length
I
of
could
where
also
each
just
one
have
was.
a better angle than Lucas, but
True.
this is where the Nerfer shot. And then, ignore this dart here. This is where the X-Shot one shot.
There's about
and then
a 6, 7 foot, 8 foot difference
it's about a
between
6 foot difference. And then right here is where the normal darts reached. Now, ignore this dart here. That was just from an old Nerf war that we had. But the normal ones that came with this made it around here, which means that these ones, I could also just have a better angle than Lucas, but these ones seem to shoot best.
So X-Shot is more precise and more powerful with this blaster.
I've also found that just X-Shot darts are better in general than normal Nerf Elite darts. Just because they seem to be more accurate, they seem to fly farther, and they seem to be a bit more powerful. But that's about it. So, we're just gonna kind of head out, because that's about all we have to do for the gun. Overall, out of 0 to 10, I'd give this about a solid 8 out of 10.
Like, the smoking feature is really what brings it, you know, and the ejecting shells.
Ejecting shells and smoking feature are what really brings it. It's not a particularly powerful Nerf gun, nor does it hold much ammo, so it's not very good in a Nerf war. But just for, like, showing off to your friends, it's a really cool gun. You could, like, spray paint this black, and it would actually look pretty cool. Just make sure you always leave the orange tip here, just because then
if you want cosplay reasons for any reason, if you're, like, doing any, like, anyone with a shotgun, let's say, like, Mortal Kombat, like, to do with the guns, or anything.
Just, like, LARPing, just, live role-playing in general. You can, this is a very solid gun to use. Just because it's not good for, like, an actual Nerf war.
But, you know, always safety reasons, always leave the orange tip.
Yeah, always leave the orange tip just so that people know that's not a real gun. Although, yes, it does not look like an actual gun. It just, if you're making, like, any sort of video or anything, always leave the orange tip. But, yeah, solid 8 out of 10. It's a good gun. Like, it's a pretty average gun, but, the fact that the shells pop out like that, and it smokes, is what really gives it the good. That's what really gives it the rating.
Look at that smoke.
It says that it goes up to 500 shots.
So
with
you'll have
just
some
the
fun with this.
battery. Yeah, you'll definitely have some good fun with this. And so that's it. We're gonna face the camera towards us.
All right. Well, see you, Scrumps.
See you in the next video. Peace.